Hey guys, it's Roberto. So this is another creative thoughts. I'm just gonna kind of go with it. I'm actually in the middle of working on something in Premiere Pro. It's good to be back at my desk, back at my home office. And what I'm thinking about right this moment, because I'm working on a client project, is the fact that many of you often ask me about how to get clients. You tell me that it's your biggest concern, it's your biggest struggle. And look, I totally get that. I don't think it's the easiest thing in the world for some people. So I'm going to give you my quick tips and thoughts. I've done this in a couple of live streams, especially around the business development stuff. But I'm going to tell you the fastest ways to get clients. But let's start with the main reason that you guys are struggling with this right now. It's because there's this whole build it and they will come philosophy. Whether you're a marketer, a social media person, a video producer, editor, a photographer, a graphic designer, there's this, I'll just build my portfolio, I'll build my website, and they will come, right? And that doesn't work. Those days are dead. That is over. Yes, social media can help. Inbound marketing strategies work. Content marketing strategies work. Yes, you can attract the type of customers and clients that you want to yourself. But the fastest way to get clients while you're waiting on those systems to do some work for you is to literally beat down doors and beat down the right doors. I'm going to tell you exactly how you do that. I'm not even going to I'm not even going to beat around the bush. The reason that this is important is because I don't think this is being taught. You literally, go out right now onto Google, and if you want to do local business, you can look at it this way, or you can go beyond local if the small business market or the business market in your area just kind of sucks. And what you do is you look at who's buying ads in Google, who's buying Google AdWords, who's buying ads in Facebook, who's buying ads in Instagram. Okay, you find those brands, and then you take a hard look at them and you think about, well, gee, what can I offer those brands? Am I good enough? And do I have work in my portfolio that's representative of what they do and who their audience is and who they're trying to reach? If you find brands and businesses that fit that criteria, then you start engaging a dialogue with them. You can either go ahead and straight up email them or call them or pitch them, or you could do what I would do, which is you start, interacting with them in social media. You start looking up people in the department that you need to work in LinkedIn. You start making those connections and contacts. That's how you get the ball rolling. If they have the money to advertise in these platforms, they have the money to hire you. It's just a matter of getting them to reallocate budget to you and you having the body of work to sell them. You're not really savvy online. You're struggling to find these brands. You can't use hashtags and you don't want to look up the ads or whatever. Cool. Go to all the local small businesses in your area that are taking out ads in the newspaper, that have billboards, that have local commercials, and again, look at their work. Find out what out of the things that you can provide and do, what do these businesses suck at? If they don't suck at anything, if it's all well done and you have nothing to offer them in terms of your service, move on to the ones that you do find a vulnerability that you can address, and you pitch them, you build a relationship with them, you contact them. So you can literally go ahead and find the people that are going to be your best clients because they already have a budget to spend, they already are interested in advertising, you're not selling them on the religion of marketing or advertising. So they have that money in a budget somewhere, you need to just start getting some of it. Okay, so now you've identified them. You have to actually be able to have a body of work that reflects that you can do the kind of thing that they need done. And if you haven't done that, you have to build it up. I've talked about the value of working for free or doing trades and building up that body of work, building up the referral system, etc., because the referrals are going to help you too. The reason that and again, you don't offer every Joe Schmo small business free work, but if you're a student and you already have a little bit of a cushion, or if you're in a situation where you aren't necessarily living hand to mouth, or even if you are, the reality is you might need to go ahead and do this so that you can create some leverage and so you can have options and so that you can have some momentum going, because you need your name out there and you need people to recommend you. I mean, think about it. A lot of times, and people don't understand this about how even my YouTube channel works, because of my view to subscriber ratio, and what they don't understand is that there might be only a single video that somebody needs, but it's showing up in their recommended. That's YouTube using a referral system. I do an interview on a podcast, I get 50, 100 new people every time I'm on a podcast. I'm like on a podcast like every other week now. So that's very real. I'm doing 100 collaborations with other YouTube creators this year. I'm going to keep getting incremental referrals from that. Not just for my subscribers, but also for opportunities for business. Every time I go and I do a speaking engagement, there are other things that come on the back end of that. So regardless of any upfront money involved in these things that I'm doing, it's creating a funnel. The thing that a lot of people don't understand is you have to create a sales funnel, and there are multiple ways you can do that. You can do that with in-person marketing. You could be showing up to the small business events in your local community, and you could be doing business development that way and shaking hands and networking and handing out your business card and following up with people. And you can be doing the same thing online in social media. And if you have your website and you have your free opt-in to grow your email list, I've talked about this in a video before. If you are doing content marketing in your personal brand, if you're doing all these things at once, you are creating so many opportunities and you're creating these multiple funnels by which you can accomplish your goals. But it's not just about doing it passively through online marketing and build it and they will come. You have to actively go out there and make one-to-one connections as well. And so if you want new business, you want new clients, get out there, put yourself out there and beat down some doors, both physically and virtually, but beat down the right doors. Qualify people, qualify your leads. Go out there and think about who it is that you can deliver real value for and what you want from them so that you're in a position to be successful instead of just waiting for opportunities to magically show up for you. So now you know, these are the fastest methods to go ahead and to grow your business, build your client base, and get some new work in the door. If you guys are still struggling with certain things in your career, your small business, I want to know, what is it that you are struggling with right now in your career or in your small business or with your clients? Let me know in the comment section. A lot of you have told me that you're enjoying these Creative Thoughts videos, so I'm definitely going to keep these going. The way I'm doing it now is I'm just at some point in my day taking a few minutes talking to my Sony RX100 Mark V and sharing my thoughts, and at some point I get around to taking a few minutes to do a quick edit on that, and you guys seem to be enjoying it, and it's very different than my typical more structured how-to video. I'm literally just going off the dome and sharing my thoughts with you guys on how to address a certain issue. Obviously I can follow up with this stuff in a top 10 or top 5 tips video at some point, and I think I'll do that. But I want to know, what do you guys want to see in terms of more content on the channel? Do you guys like when I do like top 5, top 10 tips videos? Do you like this conversational format more? Would you like to see a mixture of both in the future? Let me know that in the comment section as well. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome stuff on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching and just letting me share my thoughts with you. Hashtag Creative Thoughts. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. Take care.